Ooh. Good morning. Sorry, I'm refilling some lighters. Good morning, everyone. How are you? I am doing good. Today is Tuesday. I know I look like a hot mess, but I'm trying to separate my curls so that way I can wash them. With Afro kind curly hair, what happens is that my curls clump together, which normal curls do. But then before I go in and shampoo or deep conditioning, I need to like separate all the curls to make sure I get all the detangle out, or less it'll look like a baby chihuahua is in the bottom of my shower. And Kendall hates getting hair out of the shower drain. So I need to deep condition my hair. I have like a bazillion little million like task I have to do today. Um, to think that this time next week I will be already in tech. This time tomorrow, I'm sorry, I will already be in Texas. Um, so I'm really excited about that. I have my rental car. I'm picking somebody up from the airport. All that crazy fun stuff, and I think it's going to be amazing. So today I do get to meet with my Patreon family, and we're going to be doing the exterior of the Berlin bag from Cheryl Leron. This bag is so pretty. I just ordered some chains and stuff because we're doing the exterior today and then the lining and completion of the bag next week. So you can't put the grommets in until the lining and everything is, but there in this bag you use toggles, and I've never actually used toggles before. So I just bought some on Etsy. They should be here by the time I come back so we can do this. I am so excited to do this bag. It's not even funny. It's so classy and so high end, and I think after I come back from, Raleigh, I always say that wrong, I'm sorry. After I come back from North Carolina, I think I'm gonna, like, sew up a lot of buy a lot of her patterns and sew up her collection because the mini backpack that she has is very classy too, and I just think it's a beautiful style. She has a couple patterns in there I'm just, like, drooling over, and, having owning one of her patterns now, I see her writing style, and it's like the simplicity of a swoon pattern, but more sophisticated, if that makes sense. So she's really great at writing, and all of her stuff comes really easy. So I'm really excited to finish this bag today. So I'm doing the bag blue on blue, and my stripes are going to be a different color blue. I love how this pattern though. The bag in the front of this has like the same color, so it's like muted. And because I haven't decided if I'm going to make this a Doctor Who or a Disney, I was thinking like a Donald Duck kind of thing because I have a cute Donald Duck print, and he wears blue for his shirt, and then have the hole inside like Donald Duck and have Donald Duck zippers and stuff like that. I haven't decided of which one I'm going to do yet. There's or if I'm going to do like Steamboat Mickey and do silver too. So I am looking at that. Let's see. Hey, Arnetta. Oh God, Arnetta, we gotta talk because I need to know what your seat is on your ticket to North Carolina so we can sit by each other and we could be airplane buddies. um yeah, I'm really excited for both things. If you're not in the treat yourself group, for the treat yourself retreat, I don't know what to say. Sandra showed me the hardware came in yesterday for the Outlander, and holy crap, I literally almost jumped off of what I was laying on the bed when she was showing me and did like a happy dance. It's absolutely stunning. They look like heirloom pieces. The dragonfly jewel looks like it's a real dragonfly capsulated into a jewel. Like, it screams Outlander so hard and so elegant. It's not even funny. She should be very proud of herself. She created something that was truly unique and one of a kind. So for the people that are going to treat yourself, you're in for a big surprise when you see the hardware. It's absolutely stunning, and I should be getting my hands on it. By the time I come back, they should be in my hands so that I can make the bag we're making, the Aries, so you guys can have an Aries to look at and use and for an example while we're sewing it together. So I'm really excited. This is just like these 2 weeks. I literally feel like a little girl about to go to summer camp, and like not like a camp where my parents are making me go to camp to socialize with people. We all had those parents. So, but a camp that you get to choose. So I'm excited. I get to see all these amazing sewists, Lauren, Shannon, Lynn's from Lynn's Maid. Like, I get to see all these people at Wizardry Citry, and there's so many fun events that they're popping up with, and like it was so funny because I went to go pack, and everyone in the group is like showing their PJs and stuff like that. So basically, you come in PJs and you're hanging out in PJs, getting breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all these snacks and any all the drinks you can drink, adult, no, not adult beverages, but just like regular drinks. And I'm just like, I'm here for it. I'm like, this is what I needed. I am so excited to be going to this retreat this week, and it's like crazy to me. Let's see. So your they'll be arriving Thursdays, June the 6th. Yeah, PJ party. I know. I'm really excited about that. Um, so yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do today. Mostly my hair. I If I did a video or a time lapse of my hair, you'll be like, "Holy hell, Shanova!" There's a reason why I always cut my hair shorter, and even it looks shorter than it actually is. Um, but yeah, it's my hair. Because it's other weather too. There right now, they're warmer than us. And even though we have like humidity, their humidity is different than us. And so my hair has a tendency of getting bigger the more humid it is. And so I have to like prepare or it's going to be in a messy bun kind of like this all weekend long, and I don't really want to rock that. I like my hair out. Every time I put it in a bun, I wind up getting a headache from it because it just I have a lot of hair. I know. I feel really, really grateful for that. Lauren created a beautiful fabric that is an exclusive print to the Wizardly, and I got to play around with it yesterday. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm really excited. I've been wanting the moment the first one happened, I've been wanting to go ever since. And I feel tremendously blessed and humbled that I am able to go this time. I am. I'm going to try to send pictures. I'm going to try to do captain's log. I don't want to commit to it and then fail you guys. It's just it if you were again, if you were at the retreat with me and with so whatever, you like Diane could tell you, I went around and asked everyone, is it okay for me to be filming and you accidentally get caught in it? I don't ever want to film someone that unintentionally doesn't know it or don't have the authorization to do so. So it's kind of hard to do sporadic go lives because there are people that are legitimately shy or they don't want to be put on camera, and so it's a little bit more difficult to do. I'll try to do captain logs in the morning before I leave um to the actual place because there's cabins. I'm not too familiar how the setup, so it might be different when I talk to you on Thursday. There's cabins and there's also rooms that are at the retreat. And I probably can still do captain's logs in the morning, tell you how everything went. And then if I ask the group as a whole, are you okay if I went live to show people? If they say yes, then I'm more than willing to go live. But if there's someone that says no, I'm going to respect that and just take random pictures that I get permission for, and then just do a collage for you guys later. I'm hoping so too, Karen. I'm really hoping. I think it is because I mean this 4 years, four strong, and like people really like Melissa really is putting in the effort. Like she's like yesterday she was like loading the sewing machines up and she's making the food and she has us the treats for us. Like it's crazy how much work she has put into this retreat, and it shows like everyone's really truly excited to go. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing. Um and I'm excited. I will tomorrow my flight's pretty early. I leave at 6 a.m. So so, yay me. um, but I'm really excited to go. And then I think they're a little bit warmer than what I am out here. Like we're in our 70s, sometimes in the 80s. So they're a little warmer. They have a storm coming in. But I'm not really worried about it. Because most of the storm, the forecast says it's happening in the afternoon time, and I'm trying to drive like first thing in the morning. Oh god. Okay, see, Karen, since BWI is like 40 minutes, I would be like, let me wake up at 4 and I'll be done. Because I'm a quick once I wake up, I'm quick because I'll shower before. So all I have to do is brush my teeth and just wash my face and grab my luggage and go. My husband is for me being the bunny, he's like the sloth. He moves really slow. So I'm probably having to wake up at 3 because of my husband. And then he gets really paranoid about you not being at the airport 2 hours before your flight. He's really adamant about that. He's not very adamant about a lot of things. So no, it doesn't, when he is, I pay attention because he doesn't he's just I guess he doesn't want he's like, "Don't miss your flight." And I'm like, "But 2 hours? Like, who's at the airport at 3 o'clock in the morning?" He's like, "You'll be surprised. That's why they have the red eye." So I'm probably getting up at 3 at the latest and out of the house before 3:30 so that I can be there at 4 to sit down and nod off apparently. Yeah, you're okay, so you're the okay. I'm more paranoid about getting back home on time than leaving. I know that sounds like really backwards, but especially when I'm driving places you don't know how the traffic's going to be or whatever. I'm more paranoid about getting back home than I am leaving home. Yep. Yeah, it's rarely yep, you see that the only reason why Shannon I'm agreeing with you is because my friend Christina, she lives in the Dallas area and like I have this ongoing joke that whenever she has to drive in to work, it rains, but it seems to only rain in the afternoon or like the evening traffic, but never the morning or at night. And I'm like, it is the weirdest thing. Um, so I guess that's why I'm not really worried about it. And then once I found out that I'm not on main roads like where all the main traffic is. It's a lot of more back roads. I'm like, I'm cool. I'm good. Like, I'm good. As long as my car is filled up and I can have the AC on, I'm pretty okay. I'll probably listen to some music, singing obscenely loud that and off key. Um, I'll be good. Compromise wake up at 3:30. Yeah. I know the TSA is a thing. Okay. TSA, this is the weirdest. TSA at DC is so much better than Baltimore. Hear me out. I don't know what it is about Baltimore TSA. Like all of a sudden you're there. Like there was one time when I went to So Magical. My flight was at 8. I no, my flight was at 6 and I'm there at 4 something. The TSA line is wrapped around BWI. I barely made it onto the plane. Like they announced the last boarding and they're going to close the doors no matter what. And that's what he's afraid of because you never know with Baltimore's TSA. Like it is forever. Now the TSA in DC, like you don't even have to like depending on what time you go, sometimes they make you take off your shoes, sometimes they don't. You just step through the X-ray and call it a day. And I'm like, it's DC. You think it would be a little bit more strict? No, BWI. They like. I always get searched for underwire in my bra, like always. always. Like, it's to the point I'm like, I'm gonna get felt up this morning, so I hope it's a girl. Like, that's I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And so that, yeah, I hate the TSA and BWI. I don't, the TSA in going to, from Orlando, going to back home is better than BWI. Every airport has like different things that they suck at. The TSA and BWI sucks. It sucks so hard. Yeah. Hey, Stephanie. So, yep, that's my plan today. Just to do the Berlin bag with the exterior. I'm like really in love with this bag. I wish I had enough time to make a little one today. Do the Berlin bag with the exterior with my Patreon peeps. Do thy hair, pluck thy eyebrows. Jesus, have mercy on me on that. I'm a super low maintenance kind of person, but at the same time, I like to feel like I'm presentable to people. I don't look like a Sasquatch. I'm super hairy. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yes, because Arnetta knows the DC was like, look, just step through the X-ray. Everyone steps through the X-ray. That's it. And it's really that simple. And I'm just like, why doesn't BWI do this? BWI like take off your shoes, take off your nose ring, take off your take off this, and do you have something in your hair? You're just like, damn it. Like so tomorrow I'm coming in like bare minimum. Like I'm coming in like straight up lounge clothes and a sports bra with no wiring, which sucks if you're part of the big girl upper chest area, chesticles, you know the wires help. So going wire free, it's not exactly my favorite thing to do during the day. But I kid you not. And it's like the one TSA lady always seems to disappear. I swear to God, like if somebody had a camera on me, you'll be like, Shinova is not joshing. I always get it. And they're like, oh, you're gonna feel the back of my hand, ma'am. And you're just like, just I'm just going to so magical. I'm just going to so magical. Yeah, you're right. It is fairly busy, but it's just so it's a lot. It's a lot. But but I give them this. BWI's people will help you. If you're lost and you can't figure stuff out, which we all been there, they'll help you. Orlando, this is I bet they have the most missing kids in the airport at that one. They do not give two flying figs that you are lost. They'll be like, okay, go to the information booth. I don't know what that is. I hate Orlando's customers. Like, their people remind me of like the DMV. They're just like fed up for no fucking reason. They're just like, you should have known that before you flew in. Like, I've never been to this airport before. Yeah, Dole's is pretty speedy. Yes, everyone's different. North Carolina was the easiest one. I swear, I was like, did I go through TSA? I was like asking myself this as I'm eating candy, right? Because Sandra drops me off. I'm in there. The next thing I know, I'm sitting down waiting for my plane, and I'm eating candy. I'm like, did I go through TSA? Like, I don't feel like I went through TSA. Oh, I know. I'm going to go to bed real early. I'm hoping I can get everything done. Get everything done with my hair and everything. I have to deep condition it and all that stuff. Because I have to prepare for the humidity. And I plan on going to bed like real early, like at 7 or 8, and just knocking out, just falling asleep to some TV. Oh, what television shows? And I'm not too. Shannon's on here, so she would know. I don't know how the Wi-Fi is there. So if the Wi-Fi is not good, there's always that chance the Wi-Fi is not good. What shows would you download? I already got Bridgerton because I haven't watched the new season. What shows, if you could put in the comments, would you download to watch like before you're going to bed on your tablet? I already have a book. Nora Roberts' book dropped today, so I was planning on listening to that. But sometimes I like to watch stuff while I fall asleep. I don't know why. Okay. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I should, because it's the season's coming up. I was thinking about I haven't seen season 2. Oh my god, the Robert the Wheel of Time. I was thinking about doing that, but then I don't want something that I'll fall asleep to, and then I'm trying to figure out what part of the episode did I watch? Because you can't just like it doesn't stop while you fall asleep. Okay. Okay, Blue Eyes and okay. All right, I think Shannon, me and you are right here. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that. Then I'm all about that one. That one's getting written down because I was trying to look for like do my. I made the fatal mistake of asking my daughter. See, my daughter likes she'll watch like My Little Pony and Bluey, but then watch that TV show where they're in hell. I watched a couple episodes. It's very uncomfortable watching that show with your kids, just so you know. So I watched a couple of that. She wants me to finish it because I have 2 more episodes, but I'm not allowed to watch them without her because apparently I need 13-year-old supervision. I don't know. And my son, he had some interesting ones, but most of them I already watched. Like he really does like he doesn't it's not he likes One Piece and stuff like that. I try to watch the not the animated version, the live action one, and I just couldn't get into it. But he's like, just give it like 2 episodes. I promise you'll get into it. So I had his, and my husband always picks my like Kindle's okay, so this is a man that watches everything sports. Like he knows everything. Like he'll watch all sports. Then his vice, you know how like you have to break up the monotony of doing the same thing over and over again? Like we sew. So some people sometimes crochet or they paint or they make mugs or something else other than sewing to break up the sewing. His is watching reality TV singing shows. So he was like, "Yeah, American Idol just start." I'm not watching that. So Firefly, yes. You know what? That is I've watched that so many times, but yes, that is a good one to download because you miss little things every time you watch it. You pick up something else that you didn't notice before. I just got some really cool patches for Firefly, and I'm gonna make like this leather satchel for to bring to one of my conventions. But yeah, that's it. Oh, here, before I go, this is the bag because Kendall took pictures of it yesterday, so you guys couldn't see it yesterday. This is the new bag from Lavender and Twine. No, I do not test for her. What happened was is that I made a couple of Aura Rosa's bags and I had 2 orders of 2 different park slings, and I needed something to sew that I was going to use for my conventions, and I wanted to make something Loki. So as you could tell, she has this really cool wing thing. So you have these wings here, and then you have like these really cool inset. On the back, I have Alchemat's Loki's. This is from Mormino, and the rivets. I love how she did this where you have an extra toggle here, an extra toggle here to do your crossbody. I decided to do mine's magnetic, and you can see this is the adjustable strap. Inside, when you open it up, you get the cool little Loki pockets. And there's 2 zipper pockets. The only thing I wish I would have done is put a slip pocket in here. I mean, you don't need it because you have 2 zipper pockets plus this back pocket, and you have this big space. But yes, more Loki. And yeah, I did, and I had some fun with this because I'm kind of going a lot of unconventional. So you see, I did use gold hardware, but I don't like the gold purse feet, so I did jet black to match the bottom of the bag. So they're really cute. This is a really fun bag, and this bag is pretty cool because this is the green from Fabric Wholesale Direct, so it's like $8 or $10 vinyl. This black is from Sam's Fabric Creations in Canada, and because it has like some texture in it, it looked really good. I feel like this could be a breastplate to a costume. So what I did for the handles is I have this really thick thread. What is this weight of this thread? 210. Yeah, you heard me. Um, so I wanted it to be as an accent. In the back, I have 70 weight black thread. So I had a lot of fun making this bag. I did a couple accent stitches of the green thread here and back here to have some fun. And then to give it the pop of color, all the Loki, there's Loki pockets for each one of the ones in the back. Thank you, Julie. I know the pop of gold was for me. I wanted to make it look like if I was Loungefly's competition and more high end. That was what I was going for. The new pattern is really nice. This part reminds me of the Moonwake. So if any of you guys made the Moonwake, you know how the Moonwake has like this really cool divot. There were some parts. It reminds me of the Moonwake and the Harith had a baby. This was what it would be. It's a really good piece to her collection because I like when there's a piece that I like when the collections are cohesive. So what I expect from Erica is something avant-garde, something that is going to have some unusual pieces that you're going to be what the effing the whole time until you trust the process and finish it. She always wins hands down for most unusual pattern pieces where you're like checking the pattern, you're referencing the area where the anatomy of the bag, you're referencing the area where you're fusing Decaville light because you're like, this is such a weird pattern piece. But it does remind me a lot of the Moonwake. And if you made the Moonwake, if you the way and make it more realistic, the Moonwake has hardware that comes at an angle like this. If this had the Moonwake thing, it would look very similar. It will just have that 3D pop out, which that's where the Harith comes out to me. That's when she started popping out, doing more three-dimensional pattern pieces. So I really like this pattern. I thought it came together fairly quickly. It took longer to cut out than to sew for me because I traced all my pieces and cut them out by hand. There was no way in Hades I was going to do rotary on that. There's just not. I like the fact that I got to use gold hardware. I feel like gold doesn't get used a lot, and Loki just exudes gold and luxurious and all the purposes. Thank you, Lynette. Yeah, the fabric is from Alchemats too. Like seriously, Olivia makes the best Loki stuff hands down. I'm not just saying that to say that. Like anytime I make any of her stuff with Loki, it's a great seller. It's like she really watched the series, watched Marvel, and not for just her fabric world. You could tell like she personally enjoys Loki because of how her hardware is emulated and her fabrics are emulated. You could tell that she enjoys this fandom, and therefore, when you buy a piece, you're getting a piece of her art, which is really freaking cool. So she's really good at it. She doesn't have retail very often. When she does, I usually mention it on here so that way you guys are fully aware. She just had it not too long ago, less than a month ago. I don't know when she's going to have it again. My suggestion is that if you're looking to get some of the pieces that you see me or others or artists do, follow the group to see when she's going to have retail. It, the pictures back here are the pictures on my feed is me. Pictures back here, that's Bob's Burger and that's Shira. So, anywho, I'm going to hop off and I will talk to you guys all later. I hope everyone has a really good day. If I don't get to talk to you this week, know that I am thinking about you and that you guys are awesome. And I hope you guys have a really good weekend. You can sew everything up you want. Okay? Bye.